What's up you guys? Let's see what Shark Snow will show you today. This is a seed I was really lucky to roll from a gardener seed pack in the previous video. It's the rarest fruit with the lowest drop rate. That's right, today I'm going to plant the urchin plant with you guys. It's a divine seed with great value even from basic weights. Welcome back to the series Becoming a Quadrillionaire with just one seed. I'm going to plant it at gigantic weight before we end the video. Let's do it. First, we need to find a suitable spot to plant the tree. I've already prepared some pancakes that can attract pets to come closer. To save time waiting for the tree to grow, I've chosen a pet to work in the garden. It's a frog with a skill that boosts plant growth super fast. Maybe one frog isn't quite enough. I'm really eager to see the urchin plant fruit. Let's add another frog to make things even more efficient. Well, it's fully grown, looks like I'm going to get 2 urchin plant fruits. The frog was like, oops, and oh my god, the 2 urchin plant fruits are different colors. Let's check it out. One fruit is at basic weight, and the other is around 11 kilograms. Oh, and just like that, 2 more popped out, with different colors again. These next ones are both the most common type. The urchin plant is one of the most colorful plants out there, featuring a wide variety of appearances. It can come in 3 different color variants: yellow and red, purple, or a mix of blue and light blue. Let's see the value. First of all is the biggest one. To 1 OK shekels, yeah, that's a sweet deal, totally worth it. Next up, 115,000 shekels. Not bad at all, we're stacking some serious cash. 1 OK shekels, boom, the money just keeps rolling in. It's still 1 OK shekels, even with 2 kilograms less. This fruit's holding its value like a champ. Only 2 basic weight fruits left in the bag, time to sell them both in one final batch. 204K shekels. Not bad, I'll take that any day. Since I got this guidebook, my crop growing work has become much easier. It tells me the type of plant to maximum weight I've managed to grow, the highest prices sold it for, including the number of times I've planted and harvested. Most importantly, when I plant seeds at the highest mastery level, I gain the ability to buff the size of the fruit each time it grows. Now I will release these squirrels. They have the ability to keep my reclaimer tool every time I use it, and it will not be consumed. Combined with the frogs, guess what I am preparing to do? That right, I will keep planting and replanting the urchin plant until I get the huge stem, the biggest one. According to the information, I know it only has about 0.25% chance to grow the urchin plant in huge form. This number is not difficult, so I will work hard to grind. In the meantime, I will harvest some urchin plant fruits that I feel have good value for me. Here it is. The urchin plant has a size quite pleasing to me. Maybe it is already the biggest. Really great, because this plant only grows 2 fruits and both fruits grow into different directions. It will be easier to harvest when I decide to grow giant-sized fruits. So I have used my first efforts to grow a giant stem, although it took some time, but no problem. And now I am going to sell the urchin plant fruits that I harvested while growing the plants. No need to check each basic fruit anymore. 1.1 million shekels, really easy to become a millionaire, haha. I have planned to buy some items in the Pet X shop, but suddenly realized that being a millionaire still too poor in this game. I need to go back to the garden, work harder to become proven. Right now I will grow giant urchin plant fruits by using the Tabby cat to buff the size of the fruit, combined with the frog to speed up fruit production. I will quickly get giant urchin plant fruits and sell them to earn more money. This urchin plant fruit grew before the frog was ready to apply his skill, so has to grow slowly, little by little, so I destroyed it right away to quickly grow a new plant. Wow, under the effect of the Tabby cat, this urchin plant fruit has reached a weight of 168 kilograms. I believe there will still be heavier fruits. Oh my god, it appeared and knocked me down, haha. So bad it is even lighter than the previous fruit, just 158 kilograms. The next fruit is even worse, only 111 kilograms, worse than I expected. Nearly 50 million for the heaviest fruit. Absolutely amazing, woohoo. Just harvested another fruit as heavy as the one I sold. Now I have enough money to buy the items I need from the shops. In this world, you can't really do anything without money, so I better get myself prepared first. Haha. My garden's basically a money machine now, pumping out millions of shekels non-stop. From now on, I'll keep harvesting non-stop until the tree produces a fruit of truly surprising size. After I succeed, I'll sell them, each fruit worth tens of millions of shekels. That money will be a big help for my work. Looks like this is the heaviest one yet, 169 kilograms. It's still 49 million shekels. Too bad it didn't increase much like I expected. I want to harvest a fruit that's worth even more. Oh wait, I just noticed a merchant showed up next to my garden. He's only selling gnomes, which aren't really useful, so I'm not interested in buying them. 55 million shekels is quite an attractive amount, but I want a fruit with even higher value. So bad. This one is even worse. The higher the fruit's money multiplier with applied mutations, the greater its selling value will be. Therefore, I hope to get a fruit with a more reasonable price for my farming. While this fruit appears to be very large, I wonder if it will surprise me. Error. It's still stuck at 55 million shekels, so disappointing. If the cats use their skills simultaneously, the fruit has a chance to grow even bigger. Boom boom boom. So amazing. A fruit suddenly appeared with a size that really impressed me. Such a massive size surely means a high value, around 369 million shekels. Very well. According to the weight calculator, it's over 460 kilograms. Well done. Well done. The other fruit seems smaller, worth about 24 million shekels. Not good enough. Only about 120 kilograms. Not great. But no problem. I'm totally satisfied with this massive urchin plant fruit. Now's the time to boost them with some mutations. First up is Bearby. This pet can apply the honey glazed mutation to the fruit combined with some of lively mimics that can copy the skills of other pets. The process should go smoothly. I'll start by applying these simple mutations to the plant. Once it has close to 5 mutations, it will meet the requirements, allowing me to release butterflies into the garden to further boost growth and benefits. You might not know, but this butterfly can replace the 5 mutations applied to the fruit with rainbow variants that have much higher value. Currently, both of my urchin plant fruits have been upgraded with rainbow variants, which are the highest value variants in the game, and I have successfully achieved this. After securing the rainbow variants, I'm gonna put these carrots to work. I prepped them beforehand, and each carrot is packed with powerful, valuable mutations that will seriously boost my urchin plant's value. And to transfer these mutations from the carrots over to my urchin plant, the T-Rex is my guide. It chomps mutations from a random fruit in the garden and spreads them to 3 others. The best part, it won't touch mutations from fruits I've locked with a favorite tool. So, I unlocked 1 carrot for it to munch on. The T-Rex did an awesome job, especially with the mimics helping out. Now, all the mutations from the carrots have been transferred to the urchin plant fruit, and its value has gone up a lot. I'm super happy with that. I'll let these ants loose. They have a chance to duplicate the fruit when I harvest it. It's a low chance, but with some luck, I might just pull it off. Looks like luck wasn't on my side, but no worries, let's go sell them. Money coming in straight into my pockets, guys. Let's tidy up the inventory so I can sell things more easily. And boom, look at this fully mutated giant urchin plant fruit in my hands. It looks amazing, but I don't think it's the biggest one yet. 3.1 trillion, pretty good, but that money loss bug is still haunting me. Lost hundreds of trillions, already tragic. And here it is, the biggest fruit I've ever grown. This thing is massive, totally insane. Woohoo, 40 trillion in the account. Sure, I lost 20 trillion to some glitch or whatever, but hey, not bothering me. Continue the work of growing urchin plants that are heavier. I believe that when all the tabby cats apply the skill, the fruits will be bigger. An extra fruit grows outside the frog's skill. Waiting for it to grow to 100% takes too long, so just destroy it right away. I will monitor the crop mastery level in the guidebook. The more I plant, the higher the level increases, and when it reaches 100%, I will be able to buff and increase the size of the urchin plant fruit by a certain amount. I have added a few more sprinklers and will keep harvesting until I notice an urchin plant fruit that is even heavier. Oh my god, I'm stuck in another garden. Oh no, I can't get out because of this urchin plant fruit. Help me. Oh, this batch of plants looks good. Let's check them out. $1.4 billion shekels, even with golden variants, equivalent to over 200 kilograms, still far too little. The urchin plant is a type of fruit that holds relatively high market value. However, one major concern is that its initial or base weight is quite low. This raises a significant question for me. Is it actually possible to cultivate or nurture this plant in a way that allows it to grow to a much higher weight, as desired? I'm currently quite unsure whether the plant's natural characteristics will support such growth, or if there are specific techniques required to achieve that goal. Occasionally, merchants will appear selling items from previous events. The Seed Stages event has appeared in the middle of the map this time. The event mainly focuses on upgrading Evo crops. They have 3 additional stats: crop health, growth speed, and size multiplier. These crops can evolve and can also be nurtured using other crops. Players will plant crops, give them to the event NPC, and receive rewards. The new update adds a pass section right below the shop. The season store is divided into 2 types of passes: free pass and premium pass. To receive premium rewards, players need 749 Robux. The rest are free rewards earned as the XP increases by leveling up. To increase XP, players must complete tasks that reset every 24 hours. Additionally, players can exchange pass points to receive items in the store section, all of which include valuable items. Alright, back to your farming work. My bag is full. It's time to sell everything. 51 billion shekels, quite good. I think that many urchin fruits should actually fetch an even higher price. Oh, I am so small and weak. To earn the reward, I have to go through 50 levels this season. I'll make a tutorial video for you all, stay tuned. I've lost count of how many urchins I've harvested and how many times I've used the magnifying glass, but I still haven't found a good one to plant. I realized that after harvesting Evo fruits, it can be upgraded to higher quality seeds, and you receive corresponding rewards below. There are quite a few interesting rewards in this event. I completed another task and received the next reward, a blue jay. For now, my garden is still full of working pets, so I haven't been able to test this bird's skills yet. My bag is full again. 56 billion shekels, not bad, but I'm really fed up with planting this tree. After planting many times, I decided to lower my standards and will accept a good urchin plant to grow without demanding anything higher. Alright, this one seems decent, around 250 to million shekels, equivalent to 360 kilograms, not bad. The other fruits are still a bit small, so I'll just go ahead and harvest the rest. This one looks decent, 100 for million shekels, equivalent to 245 kilograms, not much smaller either. I immediately locked them using my favorite tool to avoid harvesting them by mistake and to make it easier to add mutations. Only 9 billion shekels, not bad. I've been harvesting less since I lowered my standards, haha. After that, I added about 5 more mutations and transformed them into rainbow variants, then used the T-Rex to transfer mutations from the carrot fruit. I'll get it done quickly to move on to my next goal. I'm hoping for some good luck this time, so I've decided to bring out my ant pets. These urchin plants each have around 56 mutations and are now fully ready for harvesting. Let's sell them. Looks like the first fruit is actually the biggest one of this whole harvest batch. 29 trillion, so good, it has nearly 60 mutations, so its value is pretty high. Imagine if it weighed more. What about the remaining fruits? Watching it spin around with all those mutations is making me a bit dizzy, haha. 12 trillion shekels, well done. I've only completed a small part of the journey so far. Boom, I just went through a grueling grind and suddenly luck came my way. 477 million shekels is equivalent to nearly 525 kilograms. That is insane. Even more surprising, a single item already has gold variants worth 13 billion, equivalent to over 620 kilograms. Woohoo, a major breakthrough. What could possibly stop me from adding even more mutations to these two fruits? I'm proud of them. For the fruit that already has gold variants, it still needs 5 more mutations. After being transformed into rainbow variants, the gold variants will disappear. I used Kitsune from my secondary account to clone the urchin plant fruits, and honestly the results were beyond my expectations. When I checked the trade board, I could clearly see the standard weights of the fruits, one at 525 kilograms and the other at 629 kilograms. That's seriously impressive. It feels incredibly rewarding to see all the effort and planning pay off like this. They're so heavy I can't even pick them up normally, haha. From now I'll sell everything in my inventory and only keep a few fruits as souvenirs. 1.2 trillion, oh my god, isn't that way too much money? I used mutation sprays to add some missing mutations to this carrot fruit, then used T-Rex to both clone the mutations and transform them into urchin plant fruits. These urchin plant fruits currently have around 55 mutations, which is quite a lot. Definitely enough to start harvesting. It's really lucky that growing urchin plants hasn't caused any issues during harvest. Some fruits in my series had problems, but these ones have been smooth sailing so far. 64 trillion. Oh my god, what surprised me most is that the admin fixed the discount bug on selling trillion fruits after the update, woohoo. The other fruit still holds its price at 47 trillion, well. I can now claim another reward from the season pass. It looks like a mini computer screen or something. I've decided to complete the season pass missions, level up and claim all the rewards. Of course, I should switch to a different garden slot to carry out this activity. The missions are pretty easy to just like daily quests and other achievement tasks. Players need 49 Robux to level up without doing the missions, and 1,699 Robux to skip everything altogether. I'm going to buy some seeds from the Seed Stages event and take care of them. I'll plant an Evo blueberry here and an Evo beetroot over there, then lay out a few pancakes to lure the frogs closer to the area so they can use their abilities more accurately. After the frogs activated their abilities, I noticed that the growth speed of the upgraded plants wasn't affected at all. Looks like these frogs don't work on hybrids, so I had to water everything by hand until the plants matured. So exhausting. After harvesting them, I need to bring them to the seed stages to exchange for higher level seeds and claim rewards. Here I learned that feeding the event plants with fruits helps them grow bigger, and using watering tools speeds up their growth process. To avoid watering by hand so much, I use sprinklers to help them grow faster. Luckily, I have plenty of sprinklers. The rewards are incredibly useful in the game. I tried feeding this evil blueberry some pancakes, but it only grew a little bit. Even after eating quite a lot, it just boosted by one size, and I didn't really notice much difference afterward. Woohoo, the urchin plant came from the gardener seed pack I rolled. It's the rarest plant. I've got some level 3 evil plants now. I kept feeding them non-stop, but they only got a bit bigger. These are the rewards from Tier 1, and then the Tier 2 rewards are also really interesting. Of course, the Tier 3 rewards, at the highest level, are the most valuable items. I'm going to try adding mutations to the event stage plants, but it doesn't seem to be working. Woohoo, it's the exotic gardener seed pack. How amazing! The rarest item in this pack is something I've really been hoping to get. Let's test my luck. So bad, that is radish and uncommon seed. It's time to upgrade the level 3 plants to level 4. The rewards you get are also very generous. Another exotic gardener seed pack, that's awesome.
Invincible.
A bug egg. Oh yeah, that's one of the best eggs in the game. The most expensive tool in the game. Level 4 Evo trees are likely to be quite large. A jungle egg. Woohoo, this egg only has a 2% chance to appear in the pet egg shop. My garden is already packed full of sprinklers. I have spent hundreds of cakes and sprinklers to take care of them, boosting their size and growth speed. They are almost ready to reward me with results. This is a level for evil beetroot. It's many times bigger than a level 1. Take it to the NPC seed stages and see what I'll get. It seems like I don't get any additional rewards. Level 3 is the highest tier that can receive rewards from this event. Level 4 can only be grown without any purpose. I grew a fruit with rainbow variants. So lucky. It's worth over 61 million sheckles, which isn't that high. I think I should keep it. Maybe I'll need it in the second half of the event. I was wrong. Players can definitely add mutations to Evo trees. But when exchanging at seed stages, you still only get higher level seeds, and the rewards will also be random from the event. There's a new level for Evil Blueberry. Its value is just over 1 million, not worth my attention. The Evo fruits from the event are also updated in this guidebook. I'm continuing to finish the event by modifying the Evo fruits I bought and upgrading them to claim rewards. After all, the event rewards are quite interesting and useful. Now I'm going to keep rolling this exotic gardener to see if I get any luckier. Oh yeah, I rolled another urchin plant, this is awesome. Woohoo woohoo woohoo, super lucky I pulled another urchin plant seed from the exotic gardener seed pack. Even though its rarity has gone up by around 9%, I'm still thrilled I managed to get it. Now it's the gardener seed pack. Legendary seed, not bad not bad. The remaining rolls didn't bring anything surprising, but I'm honestly really happy that I got 2 more urchin plant seeds. Time to set up my hatching team when crack open some jungle eggs. Here's the bald eagle. It helps speed up egg hatching. Combine it with the mimic, which can copy skills, and you've got the perfect egg hatching combo. In the meantime, I'm planting the rest of the event trees from seed stages. I've set up a co-fish team so that when I hatch eggs, there's a chance to start incubating a new egg while still getting a pet. A tree frog, an iguana, and a hummingbird, not bad. Not bad. I'll look into their skills later. They're all common pets that are easy to get from this egg. What I'm aiming for are the rarest pets. But the next pet hatched was still nothing surprising. The co-fish only left me with 1 egg remaining in the garden, so sad so sad. Now I'm going to check out their skills. The tree frog advances the growth of a random plant. The hummingbird converts a random single harvest plants into its seed equivalent, ignores favorited plants. This skill is quite interesting, I'll try to apply it in some situation. The iguana can goes to a random crop with frozen mutation and melts it back to chilled or wet, ignores favorited crops. Now I'm going to set up a seal team so that when I sell these pets, there's a chance to get eggs refunded back into my inventory. I've refunded 3 eggs, plus 1 that's still incubating in the garden. So now I have for jungle eggs just a lucky trick to get eggs, haha. Back to the event, I want to claim a few more rewards. Oh yeah, just got another exotic gardener seed pack. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, woohoo, I just rolled a rainbow gardener seed pack, thank the heavens for this blessing. And once again, I managed to roll an urchin plant seed. Seriously, I'm so lucky today, hopefully I won't fall off my bike tomorrow, haha. You might not know, but the seeds rolled from the rainbow seed pack always come with rainbow variants. Only 0.45% chance to get it, shark snow, so handsome and lucky. Got another gardener seed pack, but it seems my luck has run out this time. Time to crack open the eggs. No new pets this time, but I received 2 eggs back in the garden. I sold those pets, but luck wasn't on my side, I only received 1 egg back. Oh yeah, it's the second rarest pet in the jungle egg. Right now, I'm going to check this pet's abilities. The chimpanzee is a pet that randomly takes a type of crop from the player's garden and brings it to the stall to sell. I don't really understand which player's garden it takes the fruit from, and whether the owner receives the money from the sale. It seems like this time, I didn't get the refunded egg back, so sad, so sad. And this is the last egg. Anyone else used all their eggs and still didn't get the rarest pet? I feel cursed. Let's get this Rainbow Urchin Plant in the ground. Oh wow, the Urchin Plant even grows with rainbow variations on its stem. But the fruits that grow don't have 100% chance to show the rainbow variations. I planted all the Urchin Plant seeds I just received, and now I have a total of 4 Urchin plants. Right after the frog croaked, ops ops, I got kicked out of the garden. What's happening to me? Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. My garden is completely filled with giant urchin plants. They're packed in everywhere. I can no longer see the garden and the cell area. Even when moving to the gear shop, there is still a slight effect from the urchin plants. Some fruits have mutations, so I will remove the mutations using the clean spray tool. After that, I will accurately appraise them using the magnifying glass. One urchin plant fruit with gold variants is worth 27 billion, equivalent to 890 kilograms. So good, so good. One urchin plant fruit is worth about 1.8 billion, which is roughly 1040 kilograms. Woohoo! I've successfully grown an urchin plant fruit over 1,000 kilograms. There are still many big and small fruits. I will check their weights later. And this is my garden. It's almost completely covered by urchin plant fruits. Oh my goodness. I quickly locked them up and added mutations to them. Even though they are rainbow urchin plants, I still had to add rainbow variants for the fruits. Haha, really ridiculous. Of course, I'll still use T-Rex to transfer mutations from the carrot fruit to the urchin plant. You might be wondering why I keep using this seemingly boring method, haha. But the truth is, T-Rex is incredibly useful. It can both transfer and replicate mutations to other plants, so why should I waste time using a more complicated method? Although there are only about 45 mutations so far, which is fewer than previous times, I think it's already enough for harvesting. I couldn't tell which fruits had good weight. I just kept selling them and collecting the money. This pile is probably worth a few 100 trillion. For trillion for the first fruit, not bad, not bad. I'm running into an issue again after selling. I can't access the sell option anymore and always get teleported out to the front of the garden whenever I'm holding the urchin plant fruit. Oh, I can just walk out instead of using the teleport sell button. 990 shekels, pretty good. With 10 fruits like that, I could become a quadrillionaire. Only 3 for T shekels, so bad. How come this fruit is so small? Looks like this one's being difficult. Maybe it's because it's worth a lot. Took a bit of effort, but I finally made it to the cellar. 1390 shekels, excellent. It's pretty rare to sell an urchin plant fruit for over 10 shekels. 50 shekels, pretty bad. Some fruits just stay small without any size buff, of course. This fruit is having issues again. Maybe it's a good one. $5 trillion. Oh my goodness. So terrible, less than I expected. This fruit is even worse, 28 billion shekels for a bunch of mutations, but the weight didn't meet my expectations. 60 shekels is pretty little, but since it's still money, I should be happy to get it, haha. So I've successfully grown an urchin plant fruit weighing over 1,000 kilograms and sold it for a highest price of 139 trillion. Although the value is a bit low, it's still a part of my success with the weight. Now I'm diving straight into the season pass missions. The missions are pretty easy, so I just use frogs along with mimic to speed up fruit growth and harvesting, finishing the tasks with no trouble at all. My bag is already full, but there's no point holding on to these fruits, I can just replant them when needed. 233 billion, not bad, not bad. They're just strawberries, but the mission requires a large quantity, so selling them only gets about 100 for 1,000 shekels. Back to the garden to grow more urchin plants. I've already prepared some carrot fruits packed with mutations waiting for me. Up next are the urchin plant fruits. How heavy will they be? Will any of them break my record of 1,038 kilograms? Well, I returned to the garden and boom, a whole new massive field of urchin plants has popped up. This urchin plant fruit sold for 27 billion shekels and even had gold variants. It probably weighed around 880 kilograms, so good, but not enough. I'm on the lookout for a fruit with a more surprising weight. Seems like none of the fruits are heavier than 880 kilograms, and nothing has managed to surprise me more than the 1,038 kilogram one. It's no longer something I'm worried about after all. I've already achieved my goal of growing an urchin plant fruit over 1,000 kilograms. My final mission now is to become a quadrillionaire. All that's left is to keep grinding until I hit that number. At the moment the fruits are worth quite a lot. Hopefully, it'll be just enough to push me into quadrillionaire status. 102 T shekels, wow, now that's what I call a cool fruit. Next one, just 7 trillion, that's rough. I was really aiming for something bigger. 11 trillion shekels, a bit better, but still not impressive. Woohoo, 100 for T shekels, yes. Eat fruit have high price like that. 71 trillion shekels, all well in, so okay. 8 T shekels, my god, another terrible fruit. This one's definitely not getting me any closer to becoming a quadrillionaire. The next fruit I just harvested was around 15 trillion, so sad. And the last one, only 70 shekels. Just a little more and I could have become a quadrillionaire, but no luck. This last harvest didn't go as I hoped. I ended up selling the remaining fruits in my bag, those I harvested while growing the plants, but they didn't fetch very high prices either. I quickly got to work planting another garden full of urchin plants, determined to finally reach quadrillionaire status. At this point, I'm not even worried about the weight or the value of each fruit. I'm just that close. Just a bit more, and I'll finally have the fortune I've been working toward all along. The fruits aren't worth very much individually, but together they're enough for me to finally become a quadrillionaire. So, I'm going to harvest everything at once. After all, I've reached my goal, and it's time to enjoy the rewards. One fruit has already reached around 15 T shekels. I just need another to 5 T shekels to hit my goal. 160 shekels for the next fruit, almost done with the challenge. Woohoo, 17 T shekels and I finally hit 1 quadrillion. Another fruit 18 trillion, excellent. 14 trillion, not bad, I'm pretty satisfied with that amount, haha. Next, the fruits are all priced about the same. I'm selling them off without a second thought because I've already succeeded in this challenge. 1.9 billion shekels for my entire inventory, well done, well done. So I've completed the challenge of growing an urchin plant weighing 1038 kilograms, selling it for 139 trillion, and becoming a quadrillionaire. Though it was a bit challenging, I was lucky in the end. In this video I also got to open a rainbow seed pack, so happy. See you all in the next video.